A lot of people ain't gonna believe nothing I got to say about this whole situation, but Nicki Minaj know that this is possibly the truth, that her husband is allegedly Michael Jackson's brother. Hold on, is we live? Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some old crazy news for y'all. It's a possibility that Nicki Minaj's husband is Michael Jackson's biological brother. I know that sounds crazy, but I got these highly classified documentations. I'm about to get ready to share this with y'all. But before I can do that, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and leave a comment, y'all. Now, usually I be sipping on Hennessy, but since everybody ain't feeling good, I'm only sipping on tea. So let me sip on this tea. Put that Hennessy away until everything start to turn around. Now let's get into this news. It says here, Nicki Minaj's husband allowed to use the internet ahead of trial. People wondering how come they let him use the internet. Shouldn't they keep him away from the internet since he was accused? Since he went to jail for messing around with little kids, he ain't got no business on the internet. But there's another reason why they got him using the internet, and I'm about to share that with y'all. It says, Kenneth Zupetti, the husband of Nicki Minaj, has been granted permission to use the internet as he awaits his trial for failing to register as a sex offender when he moved to Los Angeles. Now, according to the information I received, they letting this man do some research to figure out why he is the way that he is. He don't understand why he a pervert. They let him go on Ancestry.com, and a lot of stuff that he allegedly found out is gonna shock y'all. When y'all find out what he learned on the internet about his past, you gonna look at him in a different light, and you possibly gonna look at Nicki Minaj in a different light too. Of course, he on there being the pervert. I ain't never said that was the only thing he was on there doing. Allegedly, he on a bunch of websites he ain't supposed to be on. He was nasty then, he nasty now. He be falling asleep at the computer, KY jelly everywhere. But that's Negro here nor there. But allegedly, he found out that his bloodline go all the way to the Jacksons. Now, this woman is Joe Jackson's secret daughter. It says here, Joe Jackson's secret daughter steps out and promotes her memoir called The Bastard Child. And allegedly, the memoir is about Nicki Minaj's husband, who just so happens to be Joe Jackson's son, which makes him a bastard child. And as you can see, there he go on the cover of this book, where his father, allegedly Joe Jackson, he's a bastard. He was abandoned by the Jackson family. He brothers with Michael Jackson. He ain't never been in Neverland. But by the way he be acting, he been there. It says the half-sister of Michael Jackson has a new tell-all book in which he details years of being treated coldly by the Jackson family, snubbed directly by the king of pop, and bullied at school because of her family ties. Joe Jackson, born the day after Michael Jackson's 16th birthday, is the product of a 25-year affair Joe Jackson had with her mom, Cheryl Terrell, according to the Daily Mail. So basically, she letting y'all know that she in the Jackson family, but they never accepted her the same way they never accepted Nicki Minaj's husband, allegedly. And she sharing her pain within this book. Michael Jackson ain't want nothing to do with her. Now, you can look at him and tell that he related to Joe Jackson. They got the same eyes, the same nose, the same little mustache, the lips, and his brother, Janet Jackson, they got the same handsome look about themselves. Look at his chin and look at her chin. They both look like they know how to fight, because that's his sister. It says here, I was very aware that I was in the Jackson family growing up. I saw them on TV. I listened to their music, she explained, but I was hidden away, kept secret for years, not able to become a part of that family. It was hurtful. Eventually, Joe Jackson's secret daughter was revealed to the rest of the family, but the Jacksons wouldn't accept her. Joe Viney claims, now 43 years old, Giovanni is still close to her father, and to his credit, he tried to integrate her into the Jackson family life, but despite his efforts, she faced years of rejection by those she longed to be near. She wanted to be a part of LaToya's life. She wanted to be a part of Janet's life, the same way this man wanted to be a part of his father, Joe Jackson's life. And Nicki Minaj is more of a fan of him than he is of her, because she always had a thing for the Jacksons. So when she found out about him, that's when they got married. It says here, Petty's trouble with the law began in 1995 when he was convicted of attempted first-degree rape and served 4 years in prison in New York for the assault. He then returned to the jail in 2006 on a manslaughter charge where he served nearly 7 years. 7 years later, he reunited with Nicki Minaj, who is reportedly a childhood friend. The two fell in love and tied the knot in October and moved to Los Angeles, but Petty, according to authorities, failed to register as a sex offender in his new home state, which is a federal crime. So this man was slaughtering people. He's a certified killer, did time for that. He a certified rapist, did time for that. This was Nicki Minaj's childhood friend. She tied the knot with this man. He living in her house. She taking care of him. Hell no, he ain't got no job. He been in jail too many times. She grew up with this man the same way she grew up with her brother. She can tell a pedophile a mile away. She was raised up around these people. Now, this is all alleged information, but something wrong with Nicki Minaj. She must be crazy. But you can clearly see that Joe Petty, whatever his name is Janet Jackson's brother, allegedly. You can tell by their nostrils, their lips. She got that same handsome look on her face like how he got, so they gotta be related. Michael Jackson got that same chin, that same mouth structure. They got the same shape eyes, the eyebrows, everything, y'all. You ain't gotta believe it, but according to these highly classified documentations, allegedly, the real reason why Nicki Minaj got involved with this man is because she was a fan of Michael Jackson. And what a lot of people didn't know is that Nicki Minaj got the surgery to look a little bit like Michael Jackson, and a lot of them did. Lil' Kim was hating on Nicki Minaj, talking about Nicki bit my style. But the only reason why she bit off of Lil' Kim's style is because Lil' Kim bit off of Michael Jackson. Everybody know Lil' Kim trying to look like Michael Jackson, and Nicki Minaj wasn't trying to look like Lil' Kim. Like I told y'all, she was trying to be like MJ. So when she found out that it was a possibility, allegedly, that her husband is Michael Jackson's brother, that's the only reason why she married him. Plus, he got a lot in common with Michael Jackson. Her brother was a Michael Jackson fan when he was coming up. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, baby. I got so much love for y'all. I hope everybody feeling good. I hate to see my people with y'all head down, walking around with them masks on. Y'all be mumbling to yourselves. It's so sad, but everything gonna be all right. I promise y'all, things gonna get better. Y'all feeling like you sick, you ain't sick. It's all in your mind. Everybody gonna be okay. Y'all need to stop crying. Leave me them messages complaining about your life. I ain't no therapist, but I do got love for y'all. And according to the information I received, man, it is a possibility that allegedly Nicki Minaj's husband is Michael Jackson's brother. That's all I got to say about it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. GMB Blazer Gang, baby. We go.